Well, welcome back, my angels. It is Tigra, and you're here with Sacred Sagittarius. Angels answers all. Your long time, one of your first original Sagittarius only channels here on YouTube, bringing you positivity and insights for your Sagittarius life. Cleansing the space, both yours and mine. Sometimes you have to lower the volume in the beginning when I cleanse the energies to bring up the vibration. We're tapping into the month of May messages. So this is a great time for you to record or to take notes on the different readings that I'll be posting for your May general energies. I've already recorded your initial May reading regarding your angelic numbers and affirmations. Now we're continuing on with some more in-depth readings as we get into some flower energy as we're going into the spring and flower months, where many of you are gardening or harvesting or sowing seeds or planting seeds in your garden, not only in your physical garden, but also in the garden of your life and your journey. That is going to be accompanied with some good soul food messages for your mindfulness and for your practicality along your journey. If you're going through a rough time or you just need motivation, positive words, someone to be a prayer warrior with you along your journey, I do offer one-on-one readings which are more spiritually based to motivate you, to uplift you, to raise your vibration. You do get a reading within the reading, but it's also more to tap you back into your spirituality and to bring a more positive focus and a more mindfulness focus in your life so that you don't get lost in the disparity. So if you're ever interested in those sessions, they can be as short as a half hour to an hour. You can reach me at sacredsagjourney@gmail.com, and you can just put in the comment line or in the subject line Sagittarius spirit, because that's what we want to work on. We want to work on your spirit to make it be happy, to make it whole, to put good food and positive energy in your life so you can accomplish the things that you want to do, because Lord knows there's so much negativity out there and you can get lost in that. Okay, and the great thing about that, you can do as many sessions as you want, and again, if you need one or two or three, it really depends on your personal need. Okay, cause a blessing prayed for. So now we're going to get into our flower energy and messages for the month of May. As with all my video and content, please give me a share, like, or comment. It may not resonate with you, but show your appreciation for what I do here so that the videos can be noticed and go through and get through to the rest of the community. Well, we're starting out with the beautiful Forget-Me-Not. What I love about this particular deck is that not only it tells you the name of the flower, but it also gives you a little picture of the flower so that you kind of say, hey, I know that flower, I've seen it. And if you're familiar with a particular flower, if this is in your garden or you've purchased this flower or received this flower, or if it has a meaning to you, please share in the comments. We'd love to hear. So we're talking about forget-me-nots, and that's talking about remembrance. Memories and the past hold the key. Memories in the past hold the key. So if you've been given forget-me-nots, or if you want to get flowers for someone so that you're doing it in remembrance, maybe someone passed away or they lost someone or something close to them, that will symbolize the remembrance of something gone, something that you have lost, but bringing positive memories, right? Forget me not, saying I am gone, but don't forget me, I'm still here. So forget me nots are beautiful flowers as well to bring to a burial site, to bring to your person's last resting place, to bring to a service, a repast, or again to bring to someone who is transitioning, as a reminder that you will never forget them, even though they might not be here physically. Spiritually, they will live with you forever. We also get the beautiful energy of the everlasting daisy, and this is dealing with fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. So when you see a daisy next time, don't just think of it as that little yellow flower, that's all about. Think of it as being brave and digging deep. Think how much daisies go through and how they multiply, right? And how frequent we see them. They are brave, and sometimes we need to be brave. We need to dig deep, right, in order for our bravery to show. So whenever you see a daisy or you plant a daisy or you're given a daisy, make it be a reminder to yourself that in life sometimes you've got to dig deep to get to that surface level of situations. You've got to get and dig deep to be that authentic person that you need to be for your life and journey. The next beautiful flower energy we get is this. I'm probably not pronouncing this right with my accent. A cyclamen, Cyclamen. I see this flower quite often. If you buy a lot of flowers from your grocery store, like your big supermarkets, you see this plant, usually in a solid pink or a solid white, just like you see it here, with those very beautiful variegated green leaves in a pot. I would say they probably now, with the way how prices are, you can get them like probably for like between $8 and $10 in a pot. Beautiful, very tranquil. So let's see what that energy is talking about. Resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. Wow. So who knew? A cyclamen deals with the energy of saying goodbye to what you no longer need. This is a great plant to give yourself, right? If you want to be reminded, let's say you just moved out of a situation, or you just threw a roommate out, or a roommate left, or you just quit a relationship that you finally came to terms with wasn't working for you, right? Or was working against you. Or you left a job that you just had it with. What a beautiful plant to have in your presence, in your home, in your foyer, on your kitchen counter, or on your altar, or just in your house around your energy, or in your patio where you put your feet up at night, to remind you that you're saying goodbye to what no longer serves you. But more importantly, what you no longer need in life. We have a tendency to hold on to people, places, and things that we have outgrown and no longer is aligned with who we are and with where we're going. The final floral card we get for the first month of May is the Nasturtium. Nasturtium. I think I've seen this plant before, only because its leaf, the green leaf, has a very funny shape. And this is dealing with grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. So if you come across a Nasturtium, and a great thing to do, because you do have this video, you can Google these flower titles and find them in your local florist shop, your local nursery, and find out more information about them. Some of you, again, like I said, might be using these flowers in your daily walk of life. And again, I would love to hear. Others of you, based upon this reading, you might now start using them. And I would love, again, to hear. And even if you could put photos or send me photos of them by email at sacredsagjourney@gmail.com, I would love to receive them. So we're talking about grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. So the Nasturtium is reminding you that sometimes you need to start from ground zero. Sometimes you need to shuffle the cards, reboot, right? Reset, clear and purge everything and start over, right? How many of us, when you get a new phone, or if you lost your phone, or you're changing providers and you got to clear everything and reset your phone, right? Or you're giving your phone to one of your grandchildren or children, right? And you don't want them to have all your content, right? So what we do, we press the reset button. Sometimes we need to press that reset button in our life to let go of the past, to walk away from what is no longer aligned with us, or where we're going, or what we're destined to do. Sometimes we need to press that reset button to have that grounding, to make sure that our foundation is clear and we're building on firm and solid ground. So I love these floral energies that we've been guided to. And again, I hope that you can put their energy and purpose into your life if you're not already. Now, at the timestamp of 9:40, let's work on digging deep into our spiritual journey and our mindfulness, right? Bringing positivity, good energy into us, helping us to focus and to have clarity. So as I shuffle, Let's take a deep breath in. And then slowly exhale out, because we're releasing anything that is blocking us. We're releasing anything that is negative or foreign to us. And now we just want to receive good energy, good source of nutrients, positivity. We start out with 10-minute exercise. Exercise is not only a way to stay fit, Sagittarius, but it's also an opportunity to connect with your body and become more aware of your physical abilities. Why not engage in a brief physical activity such as yoga, cardio, stretching? Start paying close attention to your body, its movements, and the sensations it makes. Focus on your breath and how your body feels as you move and breathe. This not only helps wake up your body, this practice, but it also energizes your mind, helping you to start the day feeling connected and refreshed. So, a 10-minute exercise. We're just starting the month of May. You can do this 10-minute exercise in the morning, preferably, right? Or whenever you can. Stretching, like cardio, yoga, walking, whatever light exercise you can do. 10 minutes. That 10 minutes might increase to 20. That 20 might increase to 30. If you get there, fine, but as long as you put in at least 10 minutes. I love that. Exhale. Inhale. Connect with nature. Taking a few minutes out of your morning routine can help you spend some beautiful time outside in nature and give a profound effect not only on your physical, but as well as your mental well-being, grounding you in the present moment. So I love that we're getting the energy of grounding, because remember, the nasturtium flower helps us to ground. Step outside for a few minutes and observe the natural world around you. Notice the colors, hear the sounds, feel the sensations and vibrations in the air. Take some deep breaths and allow peace of yourself, peace of nature, peace of within to ground you, offering a sense of calm and clarity so that you can start your day being present and achieving and having balance. So connect with nature. So after your 10-minute exercise, then you're going to start a connection with nature. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Family meditation. Now we're going to do a 10-minute family meditation. This you can do with your children, with your significant other, your parents, your niece, your nephew, your siblings. It can be done in the morning, just before they go to school. Not only does it help them succeed in school, but it can also create a meaningful opportunity for family bonding and calm. The family that prays together stays together, right? You don't have to necessarily wait to pray at mealtime, because how many families sit together like they used to in the old days and have a meal together? So why not have a time where you get together in the morning and say a family prayer or do a family meditation by holding hands and just having a moment in silence and bonding with each other and giving that energy to jumpstart your day, reaffirming your strength as a family, and that you go out into the world knowing that you have the love of a family that supports you. I think that is such a beautiful exercise to do. And if you do this exercise with your family in the morning, please share with us and let me know how it works for you. Gather your family for a short morning meditation, focusing on your breathing and using a guided meditation. You can even rotate who starts out the meditation each morning or whenever you try to do it. Afterward, encourage each family member to share their experience and to foster a communion and connection within your family of openness, a time where you can talk and let your feelings be heard. This simple practice promotes not only a sense of calm and unity within your own family, it also sets a tone for peace, not only in that moment, but as you leave throughout your day. I love that. Love, love, love that. Let's take another deep breath in again. Exhale. Now we're ready to receive the last message at the bottom of the deck. Recite positive affirmations. Well, I just uploaded your video with positive affirmations for May, and you have tons of affirmations throughout many of the videos that I've done each month for you since I've been on the channel as a source of library. And then you have your own intuitive personal affirmations as well. So recite positive affirmations. Establishing a positive affirmation habit first thing in the morning can shape your mindset and influence the outcome of your entire day. And that is so true. You know, I'm an advocate for speaking whatever it is that you desire into existence. Words are power. They can harm or hurt, but they can also help. It's all in what you say. So there is power in the tongue. And affirmations, if you affirm it in truth and in positivity, it's just as strong as the negative things that you say. So choose positive affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them. That's the key exercise with affirmations. It's not that you just say the affirmation, you know, when you wake up in the morning as you start your day. But the real triumph in using affirmations is to say it throughout the day. Especially when you're feeling tense or you're in situations where you just want to walk away and be by yourself. It calms you. It brings you to your center. It helps ground you. It connects you back to that time that you had with your family or those prayer moments that you've had together, right? It reminds you this too shall pass. Whatever this person or this energy is trying to do to you is not going to succeed. And you bring that positivity back with those positive affirmations. So it reminds you what your focus is and what your purpose is, and not to let the negativity take control. Focus on the meaning of each word, allowing the affirmations to not only empower you, but to also uplift you. This is just a simple practice, but believe it or not, it's a great simple practice that helps boost self-esteem. And it creates a positive, confident Sagittarius, a positive, confident you. It gives you the confident mindset that you need, that you can carry it throughout your entire day. So using your affirmations, okay, so important, not just for the jump start of your day, but to get you through the day until you get back home where you're safe, back in your center, where you're back at your altar, where you can continue to pray and release and receive what it is that you need for your life. This will get you through until you're back to your sacred space. Well, I love these messages that we were guided to for the floral energy and also working on our mindset and our positive focus. I pray that you will use this along with all the other positive things that the channel empowers you with and gives you as tools along your journey for the month of May. Namaste, and thank you for watching.